All right, sorry, I'm back. Speaking of Greater Rift pushing, what do we got? Oh God. Oh no. There's 3 paladin builds in S tier right now. This is fucking bullshit. But there's 3 barbarian builds. There's 4 sorceress builds. Only 1 rogue, 1 spiritborn, and 1 druid build. And honestly, that's the 3. Well, sorceress probably too. I feel like sorceress is really hard to knock down a peg. I know it's still early, but I don't know. It seems like pretty good balance to me. I wanted to see, they got people with guides out now. What's Woody Joe? Woody Joe? Is that how you say his name? No, him and Mr. Llama are like my favorite Diablo guys on the internet. I don't watch a lot of Diablo people, but curious to see if what he's doing is close to what I'm doing. He's using Falling Star. I haven't tried that one. Generates faith. That one's supposed to be a mobility skill. Yep, it looks... It's not exactly what I'm doing, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah. Yeah, Sorcerer's always been really good in this game. Sorceress is really fun too. Usually when I play through a season, if I decide to keep going, I end up making a sorceress at some point just for the super fast build, because they're usually the fastest. Oh, my things got leveled up. Okay. Unlock tier 10 of divine favor. Okay. Let's see, what is it, 1 o'clock? Yeah, I always played all of them. always swapped around just to change it up. Oh yeah, they got that. I'm pretty sure they have that in this game too. Yeah, one thing they got in Diablo 4 is the looks. Most of this is just basic armor transmogs. They got some cool looking shit. What is it? P. Honestly, if they had like more of a real in-game and these armors weren't so expensive, I'd spend money on it. Like, I mean, look at that shit. It's badass. Like, that's some paladin armor right there. Come on. But that 2,800 platinum, that's like $25-$30, which is insane. I'm sure there's plenty of whales that are buying all of this stuff. Yeah, and you get plenty of transmogs just in the normal game, but obviously these are much cooler. But even then, like if I could pay $25 for this and I could equip it on every class, maybe. Still probably not, but it'd be a very slight maybe. But you can only use this on paladin. Now you want something for a sorceress or spiritborn, you have to buy a whole other $25 armor set. Which is, to me, that's just bonkers. Ain't no way I'm doing that. And they can't even say that they can't do it because like the armor set that you earn for doing the league stuff, this armor set, you get this armor set for every single class. It's got a version for all of them. So why the expensive ass shop armor doesn't do that? You know, it must be working for them because they keep doing it. So there's people buying that. Increase divine gifts. Oh, the Legion event. I just missed the Legion event, didn't I? I got 11 seconds to get there. Let's hurry. Yeah, I'm sure there's, I don't know, several hundred, several thousand people out there that just buy all of those without question. They're probably carrying it all for us. I mean, I guess if I just had tons of money laying around, why not? Yeah. I mean, I've spent thousands of dollars on Path of Exile, so yeah, that's true too. I've spent thousands of dollars on WoW, I know that. You know, they got, I don't know if you ever really played WoW or got into it, but you know they got player housing coming in the new expansion. You get to get your own land and house. Finally, after all of these years, you can visit your neighbor. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It looks cool as hell. Yeah, then I was going through, was it this game? What was I playing? Yeah, I think it was this. I don't know, I was playing, yeah, it was Diablo 4 last night. Anyways, whatever was on the screen reminded me of Karazhan. Oh no, it was Path of Exile. The Theater of Lies reminded me of Karazhan and the Wizard of Oz boss fight. I loved Karazhan. That shit was so good, and it made me want to go play WoW. And I'm like, player housing. I could go back and do, you know, you can just solo Karazhan now. You can solo all the old raids and go back and visit them. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Maybe just a peek, all right? Just a little peek. See what's going on. Yeah. Well, and I had been thinking about before doing like a video or a stream, like a tour of an old man's WoW account type of thing. I never actually played those. Oh no, I think I do remember that. You'd have to connect your DS's or whatever.
Well done.
Yeah. I definitely remember that being a thing. I never played them, but I bet you they have that in the WoW houses, because you know they have the pet battles. You can probably go to your buddy's house and challenge their suite of pets to a battle to the death. Yeah, there might be a WoW stream one of these days. I probably have some of those $100 amounts and inexpensive items on my account. More than likely. Yeah, I bet you my son's doing that right now. He's been really into the DS and the Pokemon games lately. Might want to hang on to that one. All right, we've reached a new plateau. The first item, I feel like I should put it in the stash. I need to start getting 750 item power items on my gear. Oops. We got armor and movement speed. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Get rid of those. Gotta re-enchant this again. What do I have? I got Challenger. Probably not the one I want to have there. But it's what I got. Defeat Pangs of Duriel, 66. Complete Cellars. Who's doing Cellars? Nobody does Cellars. Nope, I guess we'll go do some Cellars real quick so we don't ever have to do them again. Here's one. Yeah, I want to go check out my old WoW account at some point. I don't know if I can just... I don't know what they do get up to these days. I don't know if I can just log in. I assume I would have to pay by a month to get on there. Yeah, I played it for at least 14 years on a regular basis. Since vanilla all the way up to whatever the excuse me, whatever the expansion after the Demon Hunter was, I think. When they introduced the, were they called relic items? Or whatever they were. Oh shit. Puzzles. I don't know how to do puzzles. I need to... Nope. That's not how you do that. Nope, that's also not how you do that. So I guess I need this one first then? Nope. Okay. Oh shit. Almost killed me. What? I'm so confused. Do I need to pick the ones? Okay. Oh, nope, it's not that one. Can I walk in between these? No. Though it has to be one of these ones on the outside first. Or do I have to like run across the three? Yeah, I think WoW's probably still good. I don't think an expansion was ever that bad. I remember Warlords of Draenor was pretty rough, but it still had its moments, right? Is this like the hardest puzzle in the world? What? I stepped on that one. This makes no sense. All right, we're gonna try this. No, no, no. Oh, okay. No. Feel like you were onto something though. Do I need to do that and no. I don't think I can do more than one at a time. How is that it?
I can't wait to tell the others about it.
I was pretty sure that I did. It's not like there was that many combinations to be trying. That was just bad luck. Usually it's just like some monsters and a treasure chest. Hopefully we get no more of those. Where's another one? All right, here we go. I miss raiding in WoW. That was always my favorite thing to do. And then like the raid finder came out and it was kind of a good idea at first. But then like you could get the rolls, like the Titan rolls or whatever. And so you could just get mythic level raiding gear out of raid finder. And then like people would stop showing up for raids and they just do raid finder instead. And I don't know. I think raid finder kind of ruined raiding. At least it did for me anyway. I think I remember doing that at some point too. I want to say like my graphics card died or something, and so I swapped to healer, and I would just stand in the corner and spam rank 1 chain heal. Yeah, I do remember. I basically built my first computer whenever I put some real money into a computer and built my first real gaming computer. It was to play WoW. That was why I did it. Yeah, rotation was a big deal. Which we did a lot of the heroic raids more than mythic. But we did some mythic raiding. And you know, I would practice rotations on the training dummy and all of that kind of stuff. But I mean, we had, I can't remember what the website was. But I mean, legit, if you didn't have your rotations and your shit down, you would get kicked out to the normal raid. Like you could only participate in the normal raids where a couple people could carry everyone. Which it was never like to be against anyone. It was just you weren't going to do a heroic raid unless everybody was on their shit. That's just how it was. Good times. Yeah, I remember DKP, especially in vanilla, doing like oh, why can't I think of the name of it? There's the Black Rock Cavern one, and the one with Ragnaros. Yeah. Yeah, nobody told you when you signed up the DKP system was union based. I remember there were several changes of hands and leadership because of stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it just had to be, if you were a top performer, you get a spot over the next person down, and if you're a best hunter or a best rogue or whatever, you get dibs on all the shit first. And we tracked the stats every single raid. And if you were one of the ones the whole time and you started slipping, you would get pushed down. Like nobody wants to all get together on a specific night at a specific time and just not get anywhere. That's not fair to everybody else. I kind of think part of that's what made it fun too. Like you wanted to be an up and coming raider, you had to have that ambition. You had to have the drive to be that #1 hunter DPS, padding the numbers with their bullshit. Oh yeah, new raids were always great. Those were always the most exciting times. I remember like Karazhan. Karazhan might have been my all-time favorite. And then maybe Ulduar. Ulduar was crazy. Like the astral, the like secret extra boss, whatever you wanted to call him. The astral room. It took us a long time to get through all of that shit.
First Carlo, now Leah. There's something out there killing us and no one will do anything.
And then of course the one with man, it's been so long I forgot all the names of the stuff. The demon hunter guy, the main guy, one of the main guys from the story. With the glaives, everybody, the hunters and the rogues fighting over the fucking glaives.
That came apart nicely.
Illidan, yeah, Illidan.
Fair trade.
I remember having an issue with that. One of the problems I had, Rainy, I was always really good at tanking, but I didn't ever want to tank. But our second or third slot guy, whatever you want to call it, would like, he was very unreliable. and I would get stuck because warrior was always my main class over everything else, and I would get stuck tanking all the time. But anyways, half the time I would be tanking and also out DPSing a bunch of people. So when that fucking glaive popped up, that shit was mine. And a bunch of people lost their mind. You can't, a tank doesn't need a glaive. The fuck I don't. I earned it. And carried half of your asses. It's my glaive. It's whatever. Everybody got vetoed. I got the first glaive. It was great. Well, not the first one. I believe our hunter actually got the first. But she was like, shout out to Laylee. I remember Laylee. She was insanely good at DPS. Like no one would ever be above her on DPS, no matter what. And have like perfect execution on mechanics every time, like first try. Yeah. Well, and to be fair, I probably didn't really need the glaive, but nobody was going to get it until I had one. Aside from the main DPS. I think at the time we didn't even have a rogue that was worthy of getting it. Like there wasn't a rogue that we would let have them anyways. Let's see, where to next? We gotta kill some pangs. I'm gonna try and swap it to, this is probably a bad idea and I'm gonna start dying, but I gotta switch to torment difficulty eventually. Oh wait, it's locked. Okay. I gotta do a tier 10 pit. So I suppose I need to get some gear together.
I could never live in a town. Too loud.
Actually try and make my gear do a thing. Let's see what Voodoo Joe is doing. Okay, Indomitable. I was using that. That gives us armor. Okay, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure I will see you around. Yep, thanks. We'll be ready to start that WoW guild up in no time. You're gonna need to be well rested for that. I'm probably about done here myself. Gonna play a little bit longer. Yeah, the list keeps growing.
What a superior product.
I definitely want to play some Pal World. So it's probably a whole new game. By the way, I'm reeling you back in. Just go to sleep, enjoy your rest. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll be around. I'm gonna have to look those three up. I've never heard of any of those. Noida is kind of new territory for roguelites for me. Oh, I don't have this one. Or wait. Or is it just lagging? I definitely want to play some more roguelites, so I will check those out. Oh, okay. I have heard of that one then. I guess when I read plate up, I was thinking like plate armor, not plates of food. All right, so they're legit then. Maybe I'll download those tonight. Do I not have that one? Okay, I'm missing a whole bunch of these. Tiny Rogue sounds familiar. Yeah, aside from like some Hades and some Returnal, there's not really many roguelikes or roguelites. I don't really even know what the difference between the two are. I like card games. My son plays Slay the Spire. I know he plays that. And play some Marvel Snap. What's that? That sounds kind of cool. I need to. I plan on taking like a full week off at some point and just streaming for like a week straight. So that'll be the time. Just play a whole bunch of different games.
Another happy customer.
Let's see. Want one of these. Yeah, definitely need to do some, at least get something multiplayer on the rotation. So I'm not always just playing the games on stream myself. See, take one of these. I don't ever cast evade though, not really.
How can I help?
Where's the jeweler? We need some jewels.
Beautiful and handy.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out once again. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go do this here Torment 1 pit and probably fail miserably, so
Yes, yes, I have wares.
take a ruby here. We need some diamonds.
Akarat's blessing on that one.
Ready. 2 more ruby. All right, let's see if we can gamble some stuff here. Where's the gambler? Oh, there he is.
Very nice. Oh, but hair bit of magic.
Not much.
Very nice.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
There we go. Some life on hit. $931 life. That's not very much. But we're gonna try it. Oh shit. That's right. There's a class thing. Elite skills. I guess that's really the only one. Ah. don't think I can turn these into disciple skills. All right. We'll try it and see what happens. Oh yeah, we good. We got this. I feel like they must have done another stat squish. My health seems really low. Oh shit. Okay. There goes my bonus cliff. Guess we're not supposed to run into the big explodey fire thing. Sure, why not? Everybody gather around. The odds are playing. The odds are playing. Oh, almost. Let's switch. We need to make Saragar our home. We're probably going to be there for a little while. Oh, wait. Okay, we got one of these unlocked. Tier 10 Divine Favor. And an extra upgrade. Gold. Okay, let's go with that. Ah, Jesus. Oh, when they said Belial's eyes, they meant those eyes. That's what I think happened there.
Seems kind of scary. Got adjudicator.
Okay. I don't understand how this works.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hand? Use it well.
Fair travels.
All right. Go do another one.
Not a bad pull, that.
See if we can do this one without dying. Either. Yeti, you want to go outside? Let me go potty. Yeah, let's take it.
Desire to be you. You are predictable. And anyway, you need me. What are sins, if not accompanied by lies?
Alright, sorry, I gotta let the dogs out. That bastard was shooting his eyeball light at me from around the corner there. Oh, Belial.
It is done.
Y'all selection. We'll take it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Hate to lose the movement speed. But I think I need to get these non 750 item power items out. Yeah.
See some steel you need?
Indomitable here. Take arbiter there. This we need punishment. Guess we could do exorcism here. I'll just do conceded there. Where's the Jimmy the jeweler? Jimmy? There he is.
Well done.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
Better than starting from nothing. My hammer sings on your return.
Okay. Oops. Cool down. All right, all right, all right. All right, do another pit. Try and get these glyphs that we need.
Seems kind of scary.
Hey, Bando, what's going on? Just enjoying some nicer, newer, used Hammerdin. Yeah. You know, they announced the surprise Paladin drop, but you had to pre-order the expansion to play it, of course. And it broke the website, so nobody could buy it. So I was just sitting around waiting to buy it so I could play the Paladin. Decided I would make me a little Hammerdin myself while I waited. Yep. It was not surprising at all. Like, they didn't tell anyone that they were going to do the Paladin. They announced it at the Game Awards. It was a surprise. And they fucked it up. Of course they did. Wouldn't have it any other way. But that's alright. He's pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying my time with it. And Diablo 4 is a much more casual game than I normally play, so it's nice to have that every now and then. I mean, it's pretty easily arguable that Diablo 3 is a superior game. I'm not gonna deny that. But I have tons of hours in all of them. Just always been a big Diablo fan. You know, Path of Exile is my favorite game. Yeah, without Diablo, there would be no Path of Exile, right? Shoot, Diablo 3, it still holds up. It's still a good game. Not so much when it first came out. But it got there eventually after, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I actually quit my first job when I was 17 at Walmart. I quit my first job to play Diablo 2 full time. I decided once I started playing it that it's the only video game I will ever need, and there's nothing else I need. I don't need people or food or money. Oh, it was a shitty job. It was a terrible, so it wasn't that hard of a decision. Plus, you know, I was 17. My parents were always good to me, so I was privileged enough to be able to make a decision like that at the time. It didn't take long for them to stop giving me handouts, though. So I had to go back to work eventually. I remember when the closed Battle.net realms, people started duping items and stuff. That was the fall of Diablo 2 for me. Oh really? I was spoiled. I'm not gonna lie. I was a very spoiled child. But all the amenities that they offered me when I was young, they stopped offering them once I grew up and turned 18. So I got there eventually. As a matter of fact, I could call them right now and ask to borrow $20, and they would probably tell me no. Yeah, I was talking to Miro about that earlier. He was in here. I actually made about $500 off the real money auction house. That was going to be my job. But it took a lot of work to make that $500. A lot of work. And I also didn't enjoy the game that I love, that I had been waiting, you know, a decade plus for. It ruined it for me. So I was happy when they got rid of that. Yeah, I don't think D4 is that bad. It gets a bad rap because Blizzard's a shitty company. The game's not that bad though. Yeah, I was there. I was there when the gold glitch was found out. And people started printing infinite gold, and that was basically it. The auction house was gone after that. I think it actually happened a couple times, but it got really, really bad one day, and they took it down to try and stop it, and it was too late. The auction house was basically gone at that point. So, good on those people for breaking that shit and ruining it. I remember when, you know, Inferno was the hardest difficulty, and I think Barbarian was the only class that could even do it. Killed Diablo on it. And you had to gear for just straight defense and whittle him down at like 1 HP a hit. Oh yeah, for sure. The replayability is not there. I'll probably play this for maybe a week tops on a good season. If I decide to roll another class. I wasn't even gonna play at all until the Paladin announcement. Yeah, at least gotta try the Paladin out. But I didn't know anything about this season or the changes. Didn't care, didn't look it up. Monk was your favorite character? Yeah, the monks were good. I don't really know. I don't know if I actually had a favorite. I played a ton of it too. Maybe Witch Doctor. I've always liked summoners. I would always change it up all the time. I know Monk was my favorite for Greater Rifts. I had a brief period where I was trying to push the Greater Rift leaderboards and stuff like that. For course, I like the paladin quite a bit too. I was really hoping, even though, you know, they have mounts, I was really hoping they had the horsey movement skill. But I was sad to find out no horsey movement skill. They dropped the ball there. Really, I'm just playing around. I don't know what the uniques the paladin has, so I figured that might be kind of fun, just to play the game and naturally discover the new uniques that the paladin has. I've only found 2 so far, and they were not good. Enjoy your lurk. I'm just mindlessly running pits, trying to get my glyphs. Probably about done here. Might do a small raid out to a small Noiter. If I can find one. I'm sure I can. There are many of us. But not before I get a few more in. Always gotta get one more. I thought Belial would be a little scarier here, but I guess not much is really scary in this game at certain points. Let's see. Daunted? No, I don't think I want that one. Just failing all the upgrades on the other one. So we'll upgrade that one. Ooh, 292% increased damage when I get to this thing. That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good indeed. Guess I should be using blast and incense for more experience. I don't know if I want to put that level of effort into it or not. Do they even have potions? I guess I haven't found a single potion. Maybe they got rid of them. That would be nice. Alright, just give me increased experience overall, so I don't have to use a potion to get the maximum amount of experience. Law. I am the law. But I don't think we want law here, so. Ooh. All right, that's pretty decent. Oh, that's an upgrade too. Oh, yeah. Them pants, though.
The wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Let's see, what can we put here? Oh, aspect of disobedience. This we need sovereignty. Not using an ultimate skill. Oh no. I don't have enough.
bright aura. Brighter soul.
All right. That there, that there. That there, and that there. Gotta put some holes in this armor. Roll this thorns off of here. There we go. That's good. Nice attack speed. Oh, I think I need to re-roll that one. All right, I don't have enough to roll this yet.
What's left, you ask?
I need a woof. And that. I think we no longer have any low starter gear. We're getting there. Oh, I think we completed another. All right, I need to kill Pangs of Duriel. And I need a silent chest. And I need to kill a Helltide Commander. Okay. Use to sanctify an item heavenly forged. And also you'd be used to teleport. Okay. All right. Doing torments in pit, but I haven't actually changed to torment. All right, let's go kill some Pangs and a Helltide Commander, I suppose. Lair bosses. There are dozens of us, yes. You kill one, another one pops up.
Just don't leave me behind.
So how was T2? Did you finish it? I wasn't aware that there was a T2 game coming out. I might have to check it out. although Mindless Mirror has a long list of roguelites for me to play. It's not a genre I normally play until Noida. Play lots of Noida. A little bit of Returnal. And Hades. That's about it. Come on, I only got 2. You put 1 in, buddy. Whatever.
Everybody gather around. The ads are playing. The ads are playing.
Oh, of course. They're gonna make me put all 3 in, aren't they? So rude. Gonna make me kill everything too. Wow, I just doubled my health with those gear upgrades. Very nice. A heavenly sigil. What might that be? Oh, I wonder what it could be used for. Yes. Yes, I do wonder. Thank you for letting me know, Diablo. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm sure I will be along at some point, and see you later. There we go. 523% increased damage. I'll take that. I feel like this one's not working. Didn't be that far off from it.
It is done.
Divine favor level up. Ooh. Ancestral rings. A double guy. Of course, it's terrible. That one's pretty good, though. Maybe.
The forge is ready.
All right, I don't have the materials to... Oh wait, I do for this one. Oh, nope, that's the wrong guy. I have enough for one shot. I'll take it. I think I'm just gonna... I'm not switching to the Arbiter quite yet. So I'm just gonna tuck that one away for now.
The forge is always hot.
This is starting to feel like home.
That one. Let's see if I use this to portal. Does it use the item? It shouldn't, but it might. Nope. Okay. Kind of a weird. Why can't I just have a waypoint here instead? But whatever. You do you, Diablo. Don't need that. All right. Now we go get our pangs. Try to. I don't. Oh, there's no pangs available. It doesn't feel like that quest is working though. At 20 minutes. We'll do some more pits then. Till the hell tide starts. Feels like I'm probably raised the difficulty. I'm gonna try on the next one. After all, we did just get 500% increased damage from that Paragon node. What are we calling them? Nodes? Nobody knows. Wow. Oh, they changed it all. Wonder if we can do Torment 2. That's probably aiming a little high, but we can try. Still haven't found any useful uniques for the paladin yet. But I haven't seen them, so I don't know if there is any useful ones. Surely at least one of them. Speaking of, oh, facets of the dawning sky. Okay. Well, at least we got our tassies. Yep, that seems pretty good too. Oh, we still need another point. All right. Try tier 15. Ah, so many swords. Alright, seems like 15 is okay.
Seems kind of scary.
Maybe we can do tier 2. There is still hope. Unless we die in here. If we die in here, I'm just gonna give up entirely. And go to bed.
Sanctuary is my canvas. Your underestimation will be your demise.
All right, let's try another one. Oops. Leaderboards. No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna try to get the world boss before we go for sure. Who is Charon? Charon. Anyways. What happened to him? Why is he demised? See if we can get to tier 2 before the world boss. Eight minutes. All right, we can do one more before the world boss comes. God damn it. Keep clicking them leaderboards. Move that button, Blizzard. Doesn't need to be there. Making me sad. Alright, definitely getting to that threshold again. Seems very doable though. I guess, what am I talking about? It's taking 4 more hammer spins to get these guys down, so about time to pack it up. Pack it up and go back to normal. Oh, put right at my place. Back to normal we go. I don't even know what killed me there. Red stuff on the ground, probably. This is also pretty annoying too. Like, can we just have him spawn, please? Aren't people racing to do these things? Hey, we got spirit finally. Go on that here. That's good enough for now. 2 minutes until the big show. My dog is telling me to hurry up and go to bed. Why you gotta be like that? Soon. Very soon.
Hello. Greetings.
Greetings. May the light show you mercy in death.
Oh, I should have swapped to T2, huh? Ah, too late. I gotta risk it. I don't think the loot's all that much different anyway. Look at the big boy. He's squishing me. Got a little honeycomb. Well done.
Thanks.
Hot. Always get a lot of tongues. Wait. Corrupted tongues. Okay, I'll trade. Ooh, a flail. Vulnerable damage. I do need that bulwark. And a razor plate. Horned heart. Almost. Gonna have to get that tomorrow.
Harry. We are.
Wasn't he supposed to tell me what that is used for? I don't know. Guess not, bro. Movement speed. Oh, man. Very tired. I'm gonna call it there. Appreciate anybody that watched or is watching. Gonna see you next time. Sure, I don't know if anybody's even in here, but we'll see.